Okay guys, here we go, Sunday morning. Running a little bit late. It's warming up quick too, as it always does here. I'm sure in your neck of the woods probably too. At least we're not over 100 degree temperatures, but we still have a humidity index close to 100. I have been so busy. You watch my videos, got a little casita travel trailer. Had the 3 nose that went wrong, and I've spent quite a bit of time repairing it. The refrigerator wasn't working. I couldn't get some of my outlets, my lighting to work. I tried replacing the converter and I couldn't get anything to fit, so I ended up having to replace the entire power center. And then I had to go back and work on my crazy maxi fan. It appears to be very sensitive to voltage drops, so I had to put a buck converter in there. Anyway, and then while cutting my grass, I threw a rock and cracked a window. So, talk about luck. I went back and now I've got everything pretty much put back together, except I've now got to replace that window. Well, I neglected my bikes. I went out this morning and was going to, I had to go to Lowe's and pick up some stuff. And I went out and my Royal Star Venture was dead. After I go out there, of course, and fill the gas tank, get ready to ride, and then I discover, turned the key and I had absolutely no power. And you know, the first thing you're going to look for is the battery. And of course, there's no voltage. The battery's not that old, but what I found was that on the negative ground post, it was corroded pretty bad, eaten up. So, in fact, it was so bad when I went to take the post off, it took pretty much that whole section, the negative side of the battery with it. So, to fix that, I'm probably going to have to replace that entire negative post, and well, I'll have to replace the battery, and I'll get me an entirely new cable and trace down ground. And then of course I get a notice in the mail that my 22 Goldwing has a recall, something to do with the ECM. So I've got to schedule an appointment to take it into Honda, let them do that ECM work. I'm sure it's a matter of just running some software install. The notice said that the bike will have a tendency to stall. So I've got 3,800 miles on this 22. I've not noticed any issues at all, but as a preventative, I'll set that up and take it in. One thing I have noticed on my Goldwing is the tires seem to lose pressure more rapidly than my other bike. I'm regularly having to refill the tires. And that's both of it, so not that we shouldn't check the tire pressure anyway, but it has a tire pressure monitoring system on the bike, and almost every time I go out I can see the pressure drop. I always fill it when it's cold, so that may solve itself as I change tires and so forth. I finish one project, I've got another. I ordered a hitch kit from Custom Touring Design, and unfortunately, like everything else, they're having a problem getting some of the parts, and so it's going to be delayed. Hopefully 7 to 10 days I'll have it, but we'll see. Everything in the country is going crazy right now. We have a shortage on so many things. And I went over to Electrical Connection and ordered my wiring kit. And one thing I discovered is that the 2021 and up gold rings have a voltage drop. So if you have a 4-pin connector for your trailer, you're going to have an issue. They're working on a solution which essentially would be a step-up converter. And if you have a 5-pin connection, it's not a problem because you're not trying to double up power usage here. And I have a 5-pin connection. It's kind of similar to the problem I was having in my casita, using a buck converter, a step down voltage regulator basically. In this case, in Honda's case, they're going to have to install some sort of up converter. If you use a 4-pin, you want to convert, say, to a 5 to a 4-pin connection. They make a converter, but it needs a power converter. So any of you that have a 2021 or newer, you might consider that if you're thinking about adding a hitch trailer. You're going to be far better off if you're wired for 5-pin. I'll have some upcoming videos where I'm going to install my hitch, install my electrical connection isolator and sub harness. And then I did a video yesterday, my little 55 Chevy Bel Air motorcycle trailer. I've got a pull. Anyway, a shout out also to all of our Sturgis friends. Maybe some of you made the destination. And hopefully you're out riding. So I'm on my way to Lowe's. I'm going to get a couple keys made and pick up a few items to finish up my casita. And hopefully I can get back to doing a little more riding. We're getting close to the end of the season, so I've got my eyes on some of the pricing on some of these used bikes. You know, that's the best time to buy. So I'm looking to see what my next project might be. I always like tinkering around on these bikes. Okay, well, thanks for riding along. Get on back again. Get out and ride and have a good time.